are people yelling about? What's going on? Oh, it's celebrities. Right.
I'm thrilled. I had no idea it was going to be like this. I mean, this is extraordinary.
Oh, this is my first Tony. I'm a Tony virgin. I've never been nominated and I've never attended, so this is kind of a kick.
I'm excited. I'm trying to stay real calm, but inside of me there are thousands of butterfly and rainbows. Yes, that's what's going on in there.
I'm very excited. I think my family's the most excited. They're here with me, and that's the best part about it, I think.
It's just really nice to be here, and it's fun to be here with my wife and not to be here with my children, to have a little break. That's also nice, and it's great.
Oh yeah, lots of fun. Just so happy for all my friends and colleagues that are getting recognized for their hard work this year. So many great shows, so many big stars. So a lot of fun.
I'm just kind of very excited. It's an amazing thing to be asked to present, and it's great. It's very, very exciting. Yeah.
I've always wanted to grace the stage at the Tonys, and to be able to give out the award for Best Choreographer it doesn't get much better than that.
My mom is here, and a year ago she was diagnosed with cancer, and she beat it. She's cancer-free, and she's my date this evening. So the culmination of this year and this show coming to Broadway and her being here on this night means a lot to me. So
I'm trying to remember. As a friend told me, try to remember everything. Don't get so nervous that it all becomes a blur.
I took my tickets last night and I put them in the breast pocket of my tuxedo. I put that tuxedo in the bag. I had it by the front door. Everything set so I would not forget. Then I was in my dressing room and I pulled the tuxedo out and I was putting the other clothes in that bag, and I found the tickets right at the very bottom in a crease, which is really good. Because right now it just would have been bad.
I had this jacket, I had like this whole outfit worked out, and it actually ended up not fitting on Friday. Like the sleeves were up here, because I'm a really small guy, and the jacket was from the kids department, strangely enough. God bless Jessica Newman, my wardrobe supervisor, who saw what happened and said, 2 hours before Friday's show, come with me, we're going to Sims. And so we walked over from my theater to Sims and got this ensemble together. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. No one sponsored me. I went to Sims and I'm proud.
I'm excited to see my peers performing and the kids from Glee, and Sean Hayes is he's a perfect person to host this. He's a brilliant comedian, and exciting.
Sean Hayes all night long, working. He's been doing some great work as the host, and I think he's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited for him, and I just love the show. I love to see all the shows strut their stuff.
As you know, because we are so busy doing our show, we don't have the opportunity to see all the other shows. So I'm really, really excited to see everybody's number. To really see the cast in action instead of hearing how incredible they are from other people.
Our cast, led by Chad and Montego, blow the roof off the Shubert Theater 8 times a week, and tonight they're going to do it at Radio City, so we're so thrilled.
And an original musical, which we would like to call a future revival.
I'm pulling for a lot of people. I'm pulling for anyone associated with Red. I'm pulling for Vi Davis. I'm pulling for everybody. I mean, the Tonys, the thing about the Tonys is that it's more than an award ceremony. It's really an opportunity for us all to gather and go, hooray, good work happened this year, hooray!
I'd be happy for everybody that wins, but yeah, I'm rooting for my team, yeah. It's just such a great group, and it's a labor of love, So, but I mean, I'm happy for everybody who's here. I'm glad to be in the class of 2010 of the nominees.
Yeah, I'm nervous, which is sort of silly because all I do is sit there, and then they either say my name or they don't, or our names and don't. So there's really nothing I can do with the nerves, but I am nervous and I'm excited. I'm really, really proud.
Feeling good. It's so nice to know that I'm the favored, That way, when they don't call my name, I won't be disappointed.
And I've gone on to see Fences, and I think they're so magnificent, so I think, I have no idea how our show was. Those shows are so brilliant. I have no idea. So it's honestly, it becomes through these chapters in your life, and so I hope that we will, do well, but it's already just a gem to have gone through it.
This is the third time I've been through this, so I'm hoping 3 times is a charm. It's fun being nominated, but I think it's a lot more fun to win.
I honestly don't think we would ever thought that we'd actually be here. I mean, it's like you're at like
music things or music events and things like that, but it'd be something that is based on theater. I mean, this is, it's like we stick out like a sore thumb a little bit, but I don't know. It's okay with me.
As a New Yorker and as somebody who always wanted to be in the live theater, this is kind of the pinnacle. It's like really like being in the Super Bowl for a football player or the World Cup for a football player. It's just an amazing, amazing thing.
It's the best, It's the culmination of a difficult and satisfying run. And the fact that so many of us from the company could be here so long after the show closed is just really thrilling to me.
It's a dream come true. A dream come true. I read a script 6 years ago that I thought was really marvelous, that I thought had heart, and we arrived on Broadway, and we've been nominated for 8 Tony Awards, myself included, and here we are. It's a dream come true.
The Tonys are it. I mean, the Tonys are how I knew about theater growing up. I used to tape them off the TV and watch them.
I remembered the other day, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I performed Kristen Chenoweth's performance, I think it was 2000 when she did Charlie Brown, which was Michael Mayer's show, which we ended up working with Michael and Kristen on Glee. And I taped her performance from A Good Man, Charlie Brown. I used to watch it over and over and over again and recite exactly the way she did it. And it's so
My
funny
new philosophy.
and now we're on the Glee together. It's just so unbelievable.
It never gets old, really. I mean, it's always exciting. It's always a chance to see a lot of people that you haven't seen, although in a kind of hectic and chaotic way. But it's just a great thing for Broadway to be seen on a national stage, and this year especially, I think there's more visibility for what we slave away doing here all the time.
I'm here to honour not just the people who have won tonight, but really every actor going on stage next week. On Wednesday, Thursday matinee, thinking, oh God, I don't feel like this, but I've got to go and do it. And those are the people I take my hat off to.
I respect what they do. Their schedule's so vigorous and intense. I mean, it rivals ours. It's unbelievable to see the kind of work they put in and day out, and their voices and how they can just carry it through an entire theater. And it grabs my attention. And like I said, I just really respect them. So it's fun for me.
It was a fairy tale, and to be here is it's the icing on the top of the cake. But it feels it's better than the Oscars, isn't it? Isn't it? It's so incredibly exciting. I'm just over the moon.